Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's Reggie Pegues, the prospering dad. And it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. You made it through another week. It's so amazing. You're so amazing. And as you can see today, we're going to talk about you don't have it because you don't see it. You don't have it because you don't see it. Guys, as always, if you follow me on YouTube, we're now over here on Facebook Live. So indulge me as I say good morning to each and every person who comes on here in real time. And do me a favor, drop in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing me from. Drop in the comments. Let me know if you're watching live or the replay. And guys, it's June 1st, first of the month. I always love new beginnings. Every day is a new beginning. And I hope that you guys realize that. I hope that you guys are, really embracing. Good morning, Danielle. My spiritual daughter just jumped on. Good morning. Drop in the comments, darling. Let me know where you're watching from. And, like I said, hey, Tim, good to see you. Long time. Good to see you, Tim. Drop in the comments. Let me know where you're watching me from. So, it's always good. New beginnings are always good. Fresh starts are always good. But that's every day. So, as you see in the title, we're going to talk about you don't have it because you don't see it. What do you see for yourself? Because today we're going to talk about visualization. We're going to talk about what do we visualize? What do we see for ourselves? Now, we all have two things that are in common. Two things that are in common. Each and every human being has two things that are in common. The first thing that we all have in common is, it's amazing. As old as I'm getting, I still get pimples on my face. That's amazing, right? You'd think that would stop at some point. But the two things that we have in common are we all want something and we're all afraid of something. Now, the power of visualization can help us overcome fears. We all use it all the time, but we often do not use the power of visualization to our benefit. And here's what I mean. We think, we see things all the time. We prognosticate. We see forward almost, and we look at things and we start saying, we start plotting out our day. Oh, this isn't going to work. And we start seeing all these things in our mind's eye. Okay, that's visualization. But we do not use it in the positive. We don't use it to benefit us. We use it in the negative. We use it to good morning, Anna. Good morning. Good to see you. We use the power of visualization not to our good. We use it to our detriment. We use it to look at all and examine and exasperate all the negative things, all the negative potentials, instead of looking at it and using it in a powerful, good way, such as visualizing ourselves as being healthy. You might need to drop a few pounds, but if you can see it in your mind's eye, what happens is it automatically activates our brain to seek out the solutions, to seek out the answers to make it possible. So we use it all the time. You ever have those days when before you even get to work, you've already visualized the whole day. Well, I got to talk to this person and this is not going to work and I got to deal with this. That's visualization. One of the things that we fail to realize in the course of our 24 hours in a day, the most important hour of the day is the first hour. So why is that? When we first wake up, that's when our mind is most receptive to positive information, for positive input. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good to see you. So that first hour of the day is so very important. Yes, type in the comments, please. Let me know where you're viewing from. I love to know where people are catching my lives from and where you're viewing from. And also Type live if you're watching live, and type replay if you're watching replay. So that first hour, our mind is really open. It's open. Forgive my phone, my business is crazy. But that's where we are more open to receive what's going on. That's where we can really start our day off the right way. We can start off by visualizing ourselves having a good day. And I was making a reference to us, let's say weight loss. Okay, you might need to lose a few pounds, right? But if you can see it in your mind, if you can get a picture of yourself when you were at that lesser weight and you put it on your refrigerator or you put it on your mirror in your bathroom, it would help you visualize yourself getting to that place. Or in that first hour, when I get up first thing in the morning, the first thing I always do is I give gratitude. I show gratitude. I'm grateful that I'm still in the land of the living, and that I get to enjoy this day, and I get to do some fabulous things. I get to outreach and connect with people. I get to enjoy the fact that I'm not where I was any longer, where I used to really work a job that I wasn't passionate about, you know what I mean? And I was able to bring myself up from that to where I get to take my daughter to school, and I get to pick her up, and I get to, just enjoy people. I no longer have to rush anymore. I don't have that pressure of having to get to, places, it's just an awesome thing. But I had to see myself first. Now, oftentimes, if you guys have been following me on this broadcast, I always talk about who do we have to become. That's part of the visualization process. You got to see yourself as prosperous. You got to see yourself as healthy. You got to see yourself as happy. You got to see yourself doing the thing that you want to do. That's part of visualization, and visualization is so powerful. And that first hour of the day, before your feet hit the floor, and you give gratitude and you give praise and you show thanks for still being here. You start visualizing. You can visualize how your day is going to be. Now it's like, again, I love using this reference from the Bible. We call those things that be not as though they were. So that's visualization. Faith is visualization. When you believe in something, that's visualization. We all can go back to that time in our childhood when we wanted something. It might have been our birthday. There was something that you really wanted, and you saw yourself with that thing. For you ladies, it might have been a doll or whatever it is. For me, or for the guys on here, it might have been a new glove. Good morning, Marie. Thank you for joining. It might have been a new glove or a new basketball or a train set or a toy car. You know what I mean? For you young ladies, it might have been that dress, and you saw yourself in that dress, and you saw yourself made up, and you saw yourself doing things. That's visualization. So you got to see yourself into where you want to go in your mind's eye. You got to see the outcomes. And it's not just seeing it. You got to feel it. It's really, visualization has to take on, it has to be very, you have to activate all your senses. You got to see it in your mind's eye. You got to feel it in your hands. You got to smell it. You got to taste it. You got to experience it. You got to visualize. Regardless of where you find yourself right now, regardless of what's going on in your life, we all have challenges. We all got stuff that we got to deal with. But you can just, for a moment, you can just take yourself out of there, and you can visualize yourself in a better place. You can visualize yourself in, a great circumstance. One thing that I really enjoyed, there was a movie that Jamie Foxx was in. He was a taxi cab driver, and Tom Cruise was like this assassin, right? He was like this hit person, right? And Jamie Foxx was a cab driver, and Tom Cruise got into Jamie Foxx's cab, and he basically kidnapped him and made him go on these exploits through the movie and stuff like that. But early on in the movie, there was something that was very significant to me. And Jada Pinkett was also in the movie. And what happened was, she jumped into his cab, and on the blind, you know, the thing, the sunblocker thing, he had a beautiful picture of an island. You know, he had a beautiful picture of an island, and he was staring at it with the sun visor. Thank you. Sun visor, right? So he had it flipped down, and he was looking at this postcard of this beautiful island. And the thing was, when she jumped into the cab, she was like, oh, you know, she asked him about the picture, and he says, you know, when things get tough, that's where I visualize, and I take myself and I allow myself to go to that place so I can get out of my physical body. And that's what visualization does. It takes us, it's a metamorphosis. It takes us out of our physical body, and we get to transcend and experience and do things. So that was very significant to me, because, you know, we can all do that. It doesn't take all day to visualize. Yes, we know people who do meditation and, you know, but listen, if you can grab 5 minutes, if you could grab 10 minutes out of your day, and just see yourself and smile and just relax your body and just say, hey, you know what? I give myself permission to be at peace. Visualize yourself being at peace. Visualize yourself as being happy. Visualize yourself as being prosperous. It doesn't matter what's going on in the natural, because your mind is so powerful. It could take you and transcend to whatever it is you allow it to see. You know? So you can do this anytime of the day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I have a business partner, Yolanda Kernley, who, you know, we all in our mastermind group, we all embrace the power of visualization. I've been really, really amping it up and really studying it, and I can tell you guys that things are really coming to pass. I've always visualized myself as speaking in front of a lot of people, knowing that I have value and sharing with others. So now I'm getting speaking engagements. I just did a pre-interview yesterday for a podcast that I'm going to be doing that goes out to hundreds of thousands of people. And the thing that's ironic about this, guys, I always saw this. So when I got asked, and this is a show that a childhood friend of mine is hosting. It's called Sports 360. You can find it on podcast. It's my friend Jeff Fennell. Good morning, Miss Fox. Good morning. Good to see you. It's Sports 360. You can find it on podcast. You can find it on all the major, on Google and all this other stuff. And he is a well-known, well-renowned sports attorney. He represents a lot of players in different in Major League Baseball, also in the NHL. And I was going through the podcast, and he has, I mean, famous people, really famous people. Like he did you know, most of you guys, if you're not into sports, you might not know who Jerry Manuel is, but Jerry Manuel is a major leaguer who was a manager and a coach and all this stuff. And he wants me to be in this group of people, in this cadre of people. He has professional athletes. He's very well connected. So I'm so honored to be able to have this opportunity. But the thing was, I visualized it and I held on to the vision. So people always talk about your vision. When you hold on to your vision, that part of making it real is visualization. So I want you guys to really get this today, that you don't have it because you don't see it. If you don't see it in your mind's eye, if you don't feel it, if you don't embrace it, if you don't smell it, taste it, touch it, it's always going to be just outside of your reach. Okay? What do you see for yourself? Do you see prosperity, or do you see lack? Do you see, you know, being healthy, or do you see sickness? What is it that you see for yourself? We all have two things in common. The two things that we have in common is that we all want something and we all fear something. And you get to control both. We use visualization all the time. All the time. We use it all the time. Most of the times we use it in the wrong way. Use it in the positive. Visualize peace. Visualize tranquility. Visualize prosperity. See yourself into where you want to go through the power of visualization. And you can do it any time. Guys, it's Friday. I hope that you guys got some value out of today. Listen, I have changed the handle on my YouTube channel. I want you guys to go over to my YouTube channel and like this video today. But you will now find it under the title Reggie, R-E-G-G-I-E-B, Pegues, P-E-G-U-E-S. That's my new handle on my new, or not on my new channel, but that's the handle on my Facebook channel. So you can go over and you can like and enjoy this video today. Hey, Angie, good to see you. And you can like this video today. You can like whatever video that you find there. If you are not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. So when I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. Hit the notification button here, particularly if you want to be a part of this broadcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. And most importantly, like and share this video today because somebody needs the word today. Again, please type in the comments and let me know where you're viewing from. Type in the comments also, let me know if you're watching live or you're watching the rebroadcast. You guys are worthy. You are worthy of the lifestyle that you want to create. You're worthy of the outcomes that you desire, and you are worthy to write your own narrative. Be the hero in your own story. Show up every day in your own life and watch what happens. On that note, guys, have a great weekend, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on Monday. Take care.